Just what is the Cure for Christianity Library? My name is David Madison, and this is the 2nd of April 2022. By the time I had finished my PhD in biblical studies at Boston University and spent 9 years in the Methodist ministry, my belief in God had evaporated. When my first book was published in 2016, 10 Tough Problems in Christian Thought and Belief, because of page count, my editor, my publisher, did not want to include a bibliography. I love bibliographies. But this was a blessing in disguise. I decided to put the bibliography on a website. Thus, I can add titles as they keep coming, as they have been. This is where you can find it, www.cureforchristianity.com. I call it the Cure for Christianity Library in homage to Mark Twain's famous comment that the best cure for Christianity is reading the Bible. Now, there are many more books to help with the cure. The preface to the bibliography begins this way. What do you think about the upheaval in Jesus studies? This is the question I would dearly love to pose to Christian friends, in most cases to be met with, I'm sure, blank stares. What upheaval? Because they are not paying attention. In fact, the Jesus question has been removed from the exclusive domain of Bible scholars and church bureaucrats. Most New Testament scholars have been and remain committed to the Jesus faith. Secular observers decided that this biased community could no longer be trusted to provide honest answers about who and what Jesus was. So you will find plenty of titles on this list by secular analysts who have opened up Jesus studies as never before and exposed its faulty methodologies and conclusion. For example, books by Richard Carrier, David Fitzgerald, Earl Doherty, Raphael Attester, and many others. Of course, it's not just about Jesus. Theism in general and Christianity in particular have been subjected to penetrating and withering criticism. In fact, we are experiencing, and have been for some 20 to 25 years, an unprecedented atheist publishing surge. This has never happened before, ever. There are now well more than 500 titles on this Cure for Christianity library. Some of them, a few of them, predate the year 2000. I've included them because they are classics in the deconstruction of Christianity. For example, Bertrand Russell's Why I Am Not a Christian, based on his 1927 lecture, and George Smith's Atheism, the Case Against God, published in 1974. Not all of the authors included on this list are atheists, but one thing they do have in common is their conviction that the Christian brand of theism, no matter how successful it has been, is wrong. My purpose in this Cure for Christianity library is to document many of the resources now available to inquiring minds. Use this list to get a grasp of what all the fuss is about, why we are smacking Christianity down so emphatically. Get a move on, tackle the homework. These are the resources that have come to my attention in book form. If you want to suggest other titles, I can be contacted through the website. Admittedly, this approach may have an archaic aroma. Books. What percentage of the populace spread across multiple demographics still reads books? But even for people who no longer pick up hard copies, the author names here can be considered portals. Many of the authors on this list have their own websites, Facebook pages, blogs, and are on Twitter. In my 2016 book, I presented 10 tough problems in Christian thought and belief to whet the appetite. Please pursue research, read, probe, find out about Jesus, Christianity, and theism, and just why they have been so convincingly, thoroughly falsified.